Here are some diaspora stories for you. Violence has erupted in parts of South Africa following the controversial coronation of an Igbo traditional leader, escalating tensions between local groups and members of the Nigerian community. Reports indicate clashes, protests, and property damage linked to opposition against the installation. Critics argue the move challenges local authority structures, while supporters defend it as a cultural expression. Security agencies have been deployed to restore order and prevent further unrest. The incident has raised concerns about xenophobia and community relations, prompting calls for dialogue and diplomatic intervention to de-escalate the situation. The Amasiri diaspora community has raised urgent concerns over the extended curfew imposed in Amasiri, Ebonyi state, warning of worsening humanitarian conditions. The group reported restricted movement, disrupted livelihoods, and limited access to food and healthcare services affecting residents. Community leaders called on the Ebonyi state government to review the measure, stressing its socio-economic toll on vulnerable populations. They urged security agencies to adopt alternative strategies to maintain peace without deepening hardship. The diaspora body also appealed for relief support and immediate intervention to prevent further deterioration of living conditions. No fewer than 800 Nigerian deportees have been received at the Katsina border following their repatriation from Niger Republic. Authorities disclosed that the returnees, comprising men, women, and children, were expelled over immigration-related issues. Officials of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, and other agencies coordinated their reception, providing initial humanitarian assistance including food, medical care, and temporary shelter. Government representatives assured that profiling and reintegration processes are underway. Concerns remain over rising deportations and cross-border migration challenges, prompting calls for stronger diplomatic engagement between Nigeria and Niger Republic authorities. Members of the Rajasthani diaspora have pledged $5 million toward the construction of an Indo-US Friendship Center in New York. The initiative aims to strengthen cultural, economic, and diplomatic ties between India and the United States. Organizers said the center would serve as a hub for cultural exchange, business networking, and community engagement. Prominent diaspora leaders highlighted the importance of fostering bilateral cooperation and preserving cultural heritage abroad. The project is expected to attract investors, scholars, and policymakers, reinforcing the role of diaspora communities in advancing international relations and development initiatives. Members of the Iranian diaspora gathered in Washington, D.C., to express support for ongoing military actions involving Iran while calling for significant political reforms. Protesters voiced strong opinions on national security and governance, urging global leaders to take decisive positions. Demonstrators carried placards and delivered speeches demanding accountability and systemic change within Iran's political structure. The rally drew attention from policymakers and observers, reflecting deep divisions within the diaspora community. Analysts note that such demonstrations highlight the growing influence of diaspora voices in shaping international discourse on Iran's internal and external policies. Russia has expelled a United Kingdom diplomat over allegations of espionage, further straining already tense relations between the two countries. Russian authorities accused the diplomat of engaging in intelligence activities incompatible with diplomatic status, a claim the UK government has strongly denied. The expulsion marks another escalation in a series of retaliatory actions between Moscow and London. British officials described the move as unjustified and politically motivated. The incident underscores deepening geopolitical tensions amid ongoing conflicts and highlights the fragile state of diplomatic engagement between both nations in recent months. The United States has charged Nigerian-born engineer Banjo Papula in connection with a $4.7 million contract fraud scheme. According to the U.S. Department of Justice, Papula faces multiple counts of wire fraud linked to alleged manipulation of government contracts. Prosecutors claim he diverted substantial funds for personal use, including financing a lavish lifestyle. Authorities are also seeking the forfeiture of at least $1.6 million. The case highlights ongoing scrutiny of procurement fraud and financial crimes. If convicted, Papula could face significant prison time, as investigations into the scheme continue. The Nigerian community in Australia has condemned attacks targeting the acting High Commissioner, describing the incidents as unacceptable and damaging to diplomatic relations. The Association of Nigerians in the ACT, NAACT, criticized what it called misinformation and sustained harassment directed at the envoy. Community leaders urged calm and called for respect for diplomatic institutions, stressing the importance of unity among Nigerians abroad. They also appealed to Australian authorities to ensure the safety of diplomatic personnel. The group reaffirmed its commitment to fostering positive relations and protecting Nigeria's image within the diaspora community. Germany has rejected the nomination of former Nigerian Minister Femi Fani-Kayode as ambassador, citing concerns over his past controversial statements. Reports indicate that German authorities raised issues regarding remarks considered divisive and inconsistent with diplomatic expectations. The decision has sparked reactions within Nigeria's political space, with debates over suitability and international perception. Analysts say the rejection underscores the importance of diplomatic credibility and conduct. The Nigerian government is yet to announce a replacement, as discussions continue over the implications of the development on bilateral relations between both countries. Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tuggar, has resigned from his position as he prepares to contest the Bauchi state governorship election. Sources indicate that Tuggar submitted his resignation to President Bola Tinubu in line with political requirements. His decision signals a shift from diplomacy to domestic politics ahead of the upcoming electoral cycle. Political observers note that Tuggar's experience in foreign affairs could influence his campaign strategy. The development has sparked reactions within political circles, with stakeholders closely monitoring its implications for both Nigeria's foreign policy direction and Bauchi state politics. For more diaspora stories, subscribe to our channel, follow us and visit diasporanews.ng now.